Catherine Heritage, formerly of Fox and formerly of CBS, now independent, who's actually friends with Tulsi Gabbard, the director of national intelligence, has always been a strong advocate for us on AHIs. And she's been pushing Gabbard to release what we know to be a report that they have at the DNI on this that supposedly contradicts the intelligence community assessment that, hey, people, there's nothing to see here. And this gets into a huge battle, which we'll talk about, no doubt, on another podcast between the CIA director, John Ratcliffe, and the DNI now, because there's talk about dismantling the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, and the CIA wants that to happen because they were once the DNI. They were the power in the intel community, and they oversaw the rest of the community, and they want that back. And not something I would advocate for. I think the DNI is actually a position that is good if it works.
Gabbard, but
that's a separate issue. Yeah.
That's a separate issue. Nolan?
Yeah, I was going to say, we're talking about spending money and research. If we hadn't spent all this funding, the CBP wouldn't be able to shoot down a balloon with a anti-drone laser. So that was something this week too in El Paso.
Yeah.
Thank goodness we're spending the money on that, because that party balloon could have really threatened our national security.
That 10-year-old was really upset and crying when their party balloon got shot down.
I just remember my kids had a gender reveal party. They had a balloon. We popped the balloon. Ooh, it's blue. And that's how we knew.
Yeah, my brain went, I was like, there must be some like bigger international crisis they're hiding from us when they shut down the airport for 10 days. And then, nope, it was a party balloon.
Yeah, it didn't last for 10 days, but it was it was probably a quinceañera. That's what it probably boiled down to. And they're too busy shooting. I don't know. I don't even want to go there. I guess we'll close this week. What you got on tap this week, Nolan?
Folks can check out my newsletter. I'll be writing some more stuff about Epstein and some more stuff on AI. We've had some studies come out on that. You can get that at nolanhigdon.substack.com or my podcast, The Disinfo Detox.
Well, I'd love to see AI treated as if Isaac Asimov with the 3 laws of robotics. That's if we just had some ethics about it. And every time I hear about the sonic disruption, Mark, I'm thinking of the Atreides in Dune. Everything looks like it's coming out of dystopian science fiction at some point in time. And the Bene Gesserit witches are now the Catholic faith. I'm saying this as a lifelong Catholic, so if you want to take your shots at me, go ahead. I never had one of those priests. Ours were just drunks. Go ahead, Mark.
I'm more concerned Wally is going to become the reality, where we have to leave the planet because of global warming or nuclear winter, and everybody becomes
fat,
incredibly obese on the ship because of technology and things like that. Because you can totally see that coming.
Yeah.
So I filed that new lawsuit last week in between our podcasts against the FBI. I intend to file another one this coming week as well, challenging the Article 2 authority of the FBI director, which we don't believe they have.
About that next week.
And we had actually this past Friday the first arguments that we know of about Article 2 authority of the President of the United States, and whether or not the Merit System Protection Board, which is otherwise known as the MSPB, which was created back in 1978 to hear federal employee disputes and things like that, whether or not it's still functioning. And we were before a federal district judge who incredulously questioned the Justice Department lawyer about the authority of the President of the United States to just fire people without any due process. No decision yet, but it was a fascinating time, and hopefully we'll have a decision sometime soon.
Well, ruling by decree and edict is the province of kings and despots, not presidents. So I hope you are successful